Okay, so this is going to be a tour of my room here at the SpringHill Suites in Peabody, Massachusetts. Now, to start things off, I originally had this place booked for 4 nights, meaning tonight through Saturday morning. But since then, I have decided to reduce that to just 1 night. And you'll see why over the course of this video. So with that being said, we'll go ahead and start the tour in the entranceway here. Here's the entry door, with a door closer and a door contact. And you have a deadbolt, another deadbolt, and the handle with this privacy placard. And here's the emergency evacuation map, you can see. And here's a light switch that controls this light, actually. You can see it's a very cool color. It is an LED. So yeah, you can see this deadbolt has a door stopper right there. There's an outlet right there, and a door stopper for the entry door. The wall has sort of this bumpy texture, as you can see. And over here, there's a little kitchenette, as you can see. It has this Seasons microwave. Here it is. And it has a turntable and a light. Yes, that is the right time. It is 7:21 p.m. And down here, you have a coffee machine with some amenities and a ice container, as you can see. Over here is a sink. Has great water pressure. And this thing's flopping all over the place. This is a clogger, by the way. It just goes right in there. So yeah. And there's a bar soap out here, and you'll see why in a few minutes. And a towel. Again, you'll see why that's here in a few minutes. And this switch controls this light as well. You can see when I turn it off, it has sort of a slow fade out. So yeah, and here's the GFCI for the microwave, which I will not be testing because it would reset the microwave. But there is another GFCI down here that we'll go ahead and test. You can see it works. And down here is a mini fridge. It is a Absol Cold. Here it is. Here's the inside. No dial because it's a fixed temp fridge. And in here, there's nothing except for the piping for the sink. So yeah, there's that. And you can see it's got this sort of cool looking rug. A little plain, but I guess it's alright. And over here, there's like a little family room area. We'll go ahead and go through this real quick. Over here, there's a nice desk with these plexiglass dividers that do open up, as you can see. They're kind of hard to open and close, though. So yeah. And you have some notepads and a pen and this advertisement right here. And here are the room keys, as you can see. This is what they look like on the front. And of course there's my personal stuff. And here's a desk lamp, as you can see. It's controlled by the switch right here. You can see the wire goes under the desk and it goes down here into an outlet that you can't see. You can see there's some phone lines down there. Actually, those might be Ethernet. There's this little shelf here for God knows what. And here's a charging station. And a nice desk chair. Did I say nice? What kind of word is that? Anyway, here's the ceiling of the desk area with this thing. I have no idea what it is. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It's not really a desk, it's more of a nook. So yeah, and there's like this makeshift coffee table thing, which I think looks a little unprofessional. I feel like, it's just been kind of thrown together. So that's the first red flag about this place. Yeah, see, it's basically just an ottoman with this little shelf on top. So, And over here is a huge lamp, as you can see. And it has a switch right here. You can see it's only one setting, but it's very tall. You can see it's plugged into this outlet right here, and there is a free outlet on top, as you can see. So that's nice. And over here is a Davenport with a very long pillow on it. You can see. It's a little soft. This Davenport is not very comfy at all, though. It's hard as a rock. So, that's another red flag. And it does have a trundle bed, which I'll be showing later in this video. So yeah, sorry my voice is a little raspy. I have a bit of a cold. And over here is a flat screen TV. It is a Samsung. I don't know if it's a smart TV. Here's the remote. It's made by a company called Guest Tech, as you can see. It does have a Netflix button though, so I guess that could be a clue whether it is or is not a smart TV. But yeah, there's that. You can see the ports on the back. They're pretty easy to access. And yeah, you can see the paint is kind of swelling up here. Can't blame the hotel for that though. Somebody must have put some wet here, which really isn't a good idea around an electronic device, but oh well. And up here you have some safety stuff. You have this smoke detector and this motion sensor. I believe it's for the HVAC system. And down here you have some drawers, as you can see, with nothing in them. There's no good book in this hotel for some reason. And there's a little shoe cubby down here. Over here, you have trash and recycling. It's obvious which one is which. And now, for the most important part, the king-size bed. First impressions of this bed, looks clean, it looks neat. And yes, my phone charger's on it, gotta get that off if we're gonna be checking for the cleanliness. Go ahead and pull back the sheets here. There's a little stain right there, but looks like something that wouldn't really be able to come off anyway. But yeah, I'd say it's clean. So the bed gets a pass. I guess we'll go ahead and feel how comfortable it is. Yeah, it's pretty firm. So yeah, good bed. And it has this headboard here. It's a little cushy. And it has each one of these lights. It has one of these lights on each side of the bed. You can see it has this bigger light here, and it also has this adjustable reading light, as you can see. It's nice that they add the reading light. And then over here is the nightstand with a drawer, as you can see, with again nothing in it. And it has a little space underneath. And it's the same thing over here, except there is a charging station with my phone charger plugged into it, like you saw earlier, and the service phone. And it has another one of these things, as you can see. I do have all the lights turned on in here right now because my camera does not do very well with low light. So yeah, you can see the reading light kind of acts like a spotlight. So yeah, and by the way, these pillows are really soft. I wish they were more firm. So yeah, that's another downside. And another red flag is this. You can see the wood that's holding the bed together is tearing. Look at that. How hard is this to fix? Really? Anyway, you can see it's got this skirt right here. And you can see underneath, yep, there's some trash. Oh boy. Another red flag. I didn't even notice this when I walked in. So this place has definitely not been thoroughly cleaned, at least under the bed. But yeah, other than that, it's just got this box here. You can't really access the underneath of the bed. I mean, other than that, it looks clean, but really? How can you miss something like that? Come on. Let's take a look at this side. Alright, this side looks okay. Although it's a little more exposed, so I guess I can understand this side getting cleaned pretty well. There's another outlet down here, and you can see there's this rug that kind of goes up the wall a little bit. It's kind of interesting. Here's the HVAC unit. It's a Friedrich. Here are the controls. It's locally controlled. And the hinges are broken on it. So, yeah, not in the best shape, but works fine. And here's the view from the 5th floor of the hotel. You can see it's nighttime. It's very foggy. And yes, it's a full moon tonight. Come on, focus. There we go. Yeah. And this window does open, as you can see. But you'll notice another red flag when I open this. It opens from over here. Oh wow, this is heavy. There we go. And you'll notice there's no screen. There's no screen on the 5th floor of a hotel. That's a safety hazard. That should be a code violation. No screen on the 5th floor. Unbelievable. Is it really that difficult? Just like that. Is it really that difficult to put a screen in a window? There we go. These are kind of hard to lock. And you can see it does have curtains. I think it's a dual layer curtain. Is it? Huh, maybe not. I wonder why it has Interesting, yeah, so it's only a single layer curtain, but for some reason they have a second rod here. You can see where a second curtain might have used to be, but they took it out for some reason. That's a shame, and look at this. Oh my god. So yeah, these curtains have seen better days, and I wish that there was a second layer to them. And they don't open that far either. Yeah. So, that's another red flag. Over here is a closet, as you can see. Door just slides right open. Here it is. It's got this little thing right here. And it has this iron, or ironing board rather. Here's the iron up here. And it does come with clothes hangers, which is a nice touch. And these are bed sheets for the trundle. Like I said, I'll be showing the trundle later. And by the way, this is my jacket. This door's a little hard to open and close. Oh well. And yeah, you can see these privacy shields do work pretty well. You can barely see the desk from this side of the room, so that's a nice touch. But you can see there's a stain right there. And into the bathroom. You can see over here is the vanity area. You can see it's pretty well lit. It has this light right here with, God knows what that is. I guess that's like exposed wiring or something. And some towels. Yes, there's some towels kind of messy on the granite countertop because this place has been lived in. But yeah, it's got a granite countertop, like I said. Tissues down here. And, well, yeah. See what I was talking about earlier? This sink does not work. So, yeah. That's, I mean, come on. Got some glasses over here. And yeah, I do like how big the mirror is and how well lit it is. So, perfectly adequate for doing makeup. Although that sink is a problem. And then over here, it's a nice big mirror. And over here's another door stopper for the door to the toilet area, which we'll go ahead and check out right now. Go ahead and turn on the light. There we go. And the fan does come on with the light, and the fan is very quiet. Go ahead and shut the door. And you can see the lock works. And down here you have a toilet paper roll with a spare roll behind it. And right above the commode you have some towels. And here's the commode itself. It is a American Standard. So yeah, there's that. You'll notice down here, there's a crack in the floor. So that kind of sucks. You can see the paint's peeling off the wall. Look at it. Look at this. The wallpaper's like coming off here. Really? And you can see the wall has this interesting design, which like I said is peeling off. And here's the shower bath combo. You can see it is ADA compliant because it has this thing right here. And yeah, so here's the bath. Here's the arched shower curtain, as you can see. This is a double layer curtain, by the way, so at least there's that. And I guess we can go ahead and test out the shower. I'll go ahead and put the camera over here so it doesn't get wet. There we go. We'll go ahead and turn it on and test the pressure. All right. Decent pressure. Here we go. I'll go ahead and dry my hands so I don't get the camera wet. So at least the shower works. And you can see over here is the dial, and a faucet, overflow drain, and the main drain with a clogger. And over here is a mat, as you can see. You can see the floor is tiled. So yeah, and there's a hook right here. So that's pretty much it for the toilet area. So yeah, this place has its flaws, definitely. And you'll notice when I'm standing back here, another thing, this room is tight. This room is very tight. Even if you have one person staying here, if you're going to be bringing a lot of stuff with you, don't book at this place. Look at this. You can see a lot of these, there's just a lot of these narrow hallways. There's no open spaces anywhere. It's just not ideal if you're going to be bringing a whole bunch of stuff and staying for like weeks and weeks on end. Like, these are supposed to be suites. This is meant for an extended stay. And you get this for an excuse for a kitchen? And then you get stuff like this right here. You have the wall coming off. And then you have a hazardous bed situation where this secure wood is cracking. Along with no water at the vanity area? Like, I mean, I've stayed at many, many Marriotts in my life, and they've all exceeded this marginally. Like, this is an embarrassment on Marriott's part, in my opinion. So, that's what I have to say about this place. So, before we end the video, I'll go ahead and show the trundle. So, I'll go ahead and move this ottoman out of the way real quick. There we go. Now bear with me, because I'm not really used to operating a trundle. So I guess we go ahead and just pull this out. How does this work? There we go. It's a little heavy. But yeah, it just comes right out like that. It's not even attached to the couch. Huh, so you could really just put this anywhere you wanted in the room. Because this is just on wheels, it's not even attached to this, so that's interesting. It's very low to the floor, too. Not necessarily complaining, it's just interesting. So, yeah. You can see, when I put the couch back together, it looks like that bed doesn't even exist. So that's kind of cool. Go ahead and scoot this back. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this hotel room tour. This was definitely one of my more interesting videos to make. I have the rest of my stay booked at another hotel nearby. It's the Boston Marriott Peabody, so look forward to some videos of that. I'm sure that place will be a lot nicer. Thank you very much for sitting through this rant, and have a great day.